You know that feeling you get in the pit of your stomach when you realize you accidentally made a catastrophic mistake? Let me tell you about my most embarrassing interview experience and how I still landed the job. It was the opportunity of a lifetime. I had already interviewed with my hiring manager, the COO, and I was going into Toronto to interview with a panel of 5 key stakeholders. I was very well prepared and I knew it. I showed up, greeted everybody, and I was ready to deliver. I brought my laptop just in case, so I could set up, but they had their own laptop, so it was good. The interview went well, greeted everybody, thanked them, packed up my stuff, and went on my way. I drove about an hour and stopped at a coffee shop that was close to my next appointment. And when I went to get my laptop to get some work done, that's when I realized what had happened. Why are there 2 MacBooks in my backpack? I was in denial. There's no way. Let me check again. Maybe this time there will only be 1. I had just stolen the MacBook from the employer where I was interviewing for the opportunity of a lifetime. I mean, how I would handle this was probably going to either secure my position or eliminate me altogether. I'm thinking, how do I want to play my cards here? What do I do? Do I just go drive back to Toronto, maybe sneak it back in, they won't notice? Do I factory reset the second laptop, put it up on eBay? I don't know what to do. Actually, I did know what to do. And actually, the answer was quite obvious. I needed to humble myself, I needed to be transparent, and I needed to do it fast. So I quickly sent an email. I sent my normal thank you emails later, but I first sent this email to the 2 talent acquisition people that I was working with and to the hiring manager, the COO. And I actually have the email in front of me right now, and it reads, subject, big oops, exclamation mark. Hi, such and such. Thank you for facilitating today. I am so sorry, but I just realized that I accidentally took your MacBook from the meeting room. I have my own MacBook and packed yours out of habit, only to find both laptops in my case just now as I arrived in Mississauga. I will be back downtown Toronto tomorrow. Can I drop it off then? Again, I'm terribly sorry. Please call my cell if you need anything. CC the COO for transparency. Now, they handled everything very, very graciously. In fact, there was a little bit of laughter around it, and I think it demonstrated to them how I handle certain challenging situations, and it actually ended up working in my favor, and I did get the offer, obviously not because of this only, but it did actually help. And so what did I do? Let me just break down 4 reasons why this actually helped in this difficult situation, in this situation where I made a ridiculous mistake that could actually have an impact. Number 1, I owned it. Number 2, I communicated swiftly and transparently. Number 3, I gave reasons, but I didn't give excuses. And this is critical. The difference between a reason and an excuse is a reason explains how it happened so that it doesn't happen again in the future. Whereas an excuse explains what happened in the spirit of, and I would play my cards the same way if it were to happen again. So excuse versus reason, one prevents the mistake from recurring, and the other one basically demonstrates that you have not learned any lessons from this experience. And the 4th thing that I did was I rectified the situation as quickly as I possibly could. So anyways, embarrassing moments. I'm sure we've all had them, and maybe I'll post some more.